I definitely saw some fight from our players, but I think ultimately they were a better team throughout the test match. It was clear to see. We felt like the first day went okay. If we got a few more runs or one of our players had got a big 100, we could have been in a good spot. But I think Bangladesh bowled pretty well and created a lot of chances. So yeah, I'm not too disheartened by the game. I think the beauty of this is that we get another game next week. It's not just a one-match series, so we're going to take as much learning as we can into next week. Yeah, I think a lot of us were watching the one-day series with West Indies recently and saw the pitches there. We've played a test match there, albeit a different time of the year. I think we played there in February or March last time. So yeah, I think when you come out here, you always expect the wickets to turn. Obviously, at Mirpur, it's probably going to turn earlier than it did here, and maybe a bit more extravagantly. But we've got to prepare ourselves for that and make sure that we're best equipped to counter that and still look to be positive, because I think that's our best form of attack is by not just sitting there and trying to defend. It's trying to keep the scoreboard ticking. Certainly, when you win the toss out here and bat first, you want at least one of your players to go on and score a big 100. I think there's enough experience in that dressing room in international cricket to understand that. They showed us how to do it in the first innings of their innings. I think the Centurions they had, and even the guys who didn't get centuries, scored good 50s, 80, these sort of things. So yeah, it's probably the thing as batters we've probably found most challenging is making that big 100. We had a good day in Gaul a few years ago where we did that, but probably still we're a bit short with the bat. So we don't play a whole lot of red ball cricket, so our batters don't have all that experience in the bank to know how to bat for long periods, but they are clearly skillful players, our batters, and I've no doubt the more opportunities we get at this level that we will see those big scores come. Yeah, really happy with how they've gone. They've been earmarked since the Ireland A tour at the start of the year of two guys who we think that we can get into the system. Cade had a really good domestic season for the Northern Knights, and Jordan Neal is someone who's really raw with his ability, and you saw with the bat at the end how talented he is for only a guy who's 20 years old. So I think these are guys that are going to play a lot of cricket for Ireland in the future, and just looking at their faces for the whole week, I think they really enjoyed the experience, as challenging as it was. I don't think either of them would have had 140 overs in the field done in their careers, so at least they have that in the bank now. I think we got a taste of it when we were here in 2023. The bowlers like Abidot, Sharaful, the guys we saw in this test match, Khaled. So there's a lot of seam